Bill?
Calamia.
What's up, everybody? This is Bill. I went to go upload a video earlier, but I accidentally deleted it. He brought his car over here to come talk. I wanted to show you guys. It's an 89 Cadillac. It's a what, Brougham? It says Brougham on it. That's why I wanted to show everyone. He says he's had it for 10 years now.
Maybe more.
Maybe more, he says. You want to pop the hood? Show me everything if you don't mind?
Sure, man. It's armed.
He says it's armed. That means there's weapons in it, he said. Nuclear weapons. He said,
I don't want nobody to disarm it by disconnecting the battery.
That's funny.
It's armed and dangerous.
This thing's crazy.
I'll show you how bad it is. I'll blow it up.
This thing's awesome, man.
Blow it up.
You know what's funny? I've never been in an older Cadillac like this, ever. I haven't. My mom used to have like an old, you know, one of those Lincoln Continentals. That's like the biggest, you know, boat that I had that, you know, growing up in. Oh my God.
Old style alternator.
You had to put the old one on?
Yeah, I had bent the bottom bracket a quarter of an inch upward with a bumper jack wedged in there, and then take out another bracket, and then put a thinner bolt here to accommodate the thinner bolt hole. I ain't gonna drill my damn hole in my alternator.
So what year did that alternator come off of? Do you know?
It's a combination of a bunch that I put together.
Oh, so you put it together. You built it.
I sorted through a whole pile of alternators.
Oh.
Make my own.
Nice. So you have a bunch of parts laying in the garage then?
I got millions of parts, man.
I wonder why you wanted to go in my garage.
Oh yeah, I'm a part hoarder.
Yeah, I see it.
Nut and bolt, everything. Got a lot of. I checked through. I got diodes and resistors.
You got a heater for your garage? You need a heater for your garage?
Well,
a plug-in heater? I got 2 of them. You can have them.
No, it's most of everything I got. It's in my bedroom.
Oh, okay.
The state police, when they raided my house, they thought I was a gun dealer.
Ah, so they had so everything's in the house.
They believed this dummy that was telling them, and they raided my house 1 o'clock in the morning after beating up the neighborhood watch.
Nice. I mean,
they thought the neighborhood watch was bad, and the neighborhood watch was just trying to keep it safe in our neighborhood, and they beat them up bad. And otherwise, they would have raided my house at 12. It took an hour, and that was just fine because I was done with my nap, watched the honeymoons, and boom, boom, boom. But they had to ask permission from my dog first, so I had to put my dog in the bathroom and put all my guns in the bathtubs so they wouldn't dare find them.
Hey, I would.
My mind says,
you've had some crazy life, man.
Just too scared of that dog.
Yeah.
Dog was a full lab, and he was gargoyling.
Gargoyling, foaming at the mouth type thing.
He was.
Yeah, I had a dog right there.
They were too scared of that dog to go do their job.
That's funny.
So if you want to hide your dope or your guns, get a full lab.
Yeah, get a lab. Labs are crazy.
You'll be untouchable, man.
And they can always sniff out the food too. I've noticed with labs.
Yeah.
They always you can't leave food anywhere around them.
Dismantled, so they couldn't put any ends together and figure it out.
No.
So I'm the baddest ass dude in the world, but
That's funny.
They shook my hand and said they were sorry.
I haven't seen a side post in a while.
They don't raid my house being mad at me if they see this.
If they seen it?
I'm just making a bunch of fish stories.
No, it's just YouTube, man. Ain't nobody like that on YouTube. Everybody's actually really cool on YouTube.
That's how I got raided from acting like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Because I can say stuff like that because I'm clean as a whistle.
Well, people always
I'm so clean.
They always, you know, they use people as pawns. You know,
just before I got clean, I used to do in all the competition.
That's sad.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll get back to the car.
No, it's a big car, man.
I just recently put a timing chain in gear. And
the ribs and stuff.
I'm pressured for time.
It doesn't slip or anything like that with those tiny belts.
No, I use belt dressing.
Yeah, I was wondering why, you know, if these ever had problems.
A slightly overlarge stator.
Okay.
In there, and it seemed to do the trick.
Yeah. You want to go for a ride maybe tomorrow?
Sure, man.
You go get that ointment for me for the cats. We'll go for a ride.
Completed the deal here.
Nice. See, I was looking at that. I was.
Put it.
Was that go to the?
Ways, you know,
Was that breather tube?
Cars, they had a breather that went down.
That's the oil. That's a PCV valve, right?
A little extra here. It
That's
goes
funny.
right into a bottom.
We call that an oil catch can for the turbos.
Yeah,
That's awesome. He's got his own little rigged up oil catch can.
Otherwise,
It works.
It would get so sooty.
Yeah, and it gets in there. That's what I always do.
Into the ventilation and
right.
My white.
Yeah, that's the modification we always do, especially turbos.
I got a lot of soot.
That's the problem with California cars too. Is a lot of California cars the reason why they did that was really for emissions because they didn't want the oil dropping on the ground.
Here, that's fixed it right up.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Held for years and years. It was 2017. This happened.
Really?
And this is a good.
Fixer upper, right?
Good Kroger.
Band-Aid.
What do they call that material? Band-Aid.
Oh, those are the ones that always last too.
Yeah.
They actually stay on your finger for days.
And it's lasting on my boo-boo.
That's funny.
Car, you know? Fixed
For
right
days,
up.
years. That's awesome. That tells you it's a good good Band-Aid.
Maybe I'll get endorsed from the Kroger Band-Aid.
Get a sponsor from them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That Band-Aid just
Kroger Band-Aids are the best Band-Aids to get. He sells it stuff. If you need a Band-Aid, get a Kroger Band-Aid.
Put a Band-Aid on. I can wash my hands and
it don't fall off.
It keeps my,
That's always irritating
keeps my,
too.
Cuts and stuff all fixed right up, man.
He says the best Band-Aids are the Kroger brand. Get them. Get you some, he says.
That fabric.
That's funny. It's like it stained the glass underneath, or is that water?
Oh, that's just
Oh,
beauty aids.
yeah, that's what I figured. The sun is doing that.
Yeah, it's like a.
Oh, I see what it is.
Chicks with the little white spot in their hair. You know?
I know what it is. It's the glass. The glass. So a lot of people don't know.
This thing's been hit by blocks of ice that fell off trucks.
Oh, you're right.
About
You
a
ain't
month
lying.
ago, I got hit head on by a
The laminate
golf
is peeling.
ball on 6 Mile. Bam!
Bam. That's funny. I'm surprised it has survived.
So long as my mom used
survived.
to take it to church and
Nice.
park it in the front.
And that's why it's been a church. That makes sense.
It's a holy car.
It's a holy car, he says.
Just go underneath it, you'll see the
That's
holes.
funny. You see, just go underneath these,
Just
you'll
look
see
at
the
back
holes.
bumper, man.
This guy is funny, man. I love this guy.
See?
That's why I had to turn on the camera,
It's
man.
holy. You know?
He says it's holy. That's why the car is
I
holy.
have to oil it up.
He's
Keep
got
it
a-
from getting any holier.
He says he keeps it oiled
For
up so it don't
winter,
get
I
any
a
holier.
squirt can and squirt the hell out of my brake lines, avoiding the rubber lines.
Oh, you're too much,
Squirt,
man.
squirt,
You're too much.
I use fresh oil because
You're
that
too much.
secondhand oil just washes right off.
I need you on my. I'm developing an app, right? For people, I'm developing an app. It's going to be coming out soon.
Good.
And if you want to get paid to entertain the world, you're more than welcome. I got your card, so
I had to take out my power door.
nice. Look at that.
Yeah, and I
That's
got ice too, man.
that's older than you.
Ice, man.
That's funny.
Water,
This guy knows how to roll around, man.
Candy
See,
bars.
keeps candy bars, got water on deck,
cookies in there.
got cookies. This guy knows how to move around, man.
And I got. There's my hand sanitizer.
Where's the woman, man?
Hand
I don't know why you ain't got a woman, man. You know how to keep you got the broham, you got food on deck.
I
You got the
a woman
walker
here.
first, so she
I
in
got
the
a
long
woman in my
right.
hand here.
Oh, you got Pamela
And I got a
Henderson
woman in this
and Miss
hand.
Michigan.
And then when I want them both to get together, I go clapping my hand. And that gets all the women all stirred up. You know?
Oh,
I even got a
man.
T-bird in here in
I
case
know.
we break down.
Back up, right?
Back up.
In case they don't
Spare
like this
car.
car, you got that car.
See, what I do is I just put this on, take it out of the box. 'Cause Michigan's full of humidity. I don't want to, and then I sprinkle some water on it and go,
It just blows out like those little dinosaurs.
Because I don't want the humidity
That's
to get
right.
on it. It'll blow open.
That's
in my
funny.
damn trunk, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh,
I
man.
got a spare hand.
Yeah, you better come over tomorrow. I'm gonna enjoy time with you. Oh, well, that's your dope right there. Where you making meth? That's how they make meth is batteries. You better separate that. You might get a charge. You never know, man.
So I just found this not too recently.
Clearwater Beach. That's actually a nice place.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a nice hat. I have to.
I love picking. I find stuff. I ride my bike a lot, which I gave a bike to a bum actually. He was trying to sell me his wheel for $20, and I was pushing it a couple of days ago. I rode my bike from here to Detroit to St. Clair Shores.
Yeah, I rode my bike. I rode
back.
ride my bike all the way.
Right. Well, I got a
distance.
flat twice. When I was out there, I ended up having to push it back because I don't have no one to answer, or call, right?
Oh.
So I ended up, the bum seen that I was pushing it, and I was fucked up because I carry a backpack. So I have my laptop to do the gear, for the YouTube channel and stuff. And he tried to sell me his wheel for $20. I was like, I don't have $20. I'm like, I'll give you some weed for it, He's like, oh, I don't want no weed. I'm like, but you'll take $20 for a crack rock, right? He got mad at me, and I was like, I had to kind of diffuse the situation, But I felt bad. I gave him the bike because I was tired of pushing it. It hurt my foot, my ankle, because you gotta have it on the side.
Bike?
I gave him the bike. I was like,
Well,
go get
he'd be
yourself.
surprised when he gets arrested.
I told him, I'm like, go.
Where's my bike? Give him the hot potato.
He probably sold it for more crack, so who knows? But
Yeah.
it's funny. People crack me up.
When
I
you
forgot
buy a
what my
car,
point
the
was.
most
But
important thing is you got to get one that stands the test of time and
yeah,
abuse.
and that's
Yeah.
hard to find a woman like that. That's why I'm going to Mexico City.
Well, the guy's wife is the one that helped me out
Okay.
because that's how I get my cars.
Well, stop by tomorrow. Listen, stop by tomorrow.
The wives get mad at their husbands,
Always.
and then I come along.
Always.
And
They just lighten
look
up.
at that guy. And I'm stuck here with this husband.
And
I want to
awkward.
get him.
And you're a funny
my
guy.
husband get him my car.
You're a funny guy. I can see it being bad. I love this car, dude. When you rode by yesterday and you stopped by, it's you.
Yeah.
This is you. Totally you, for sure.
Yeah, the way
That's
things
funny.
are nowadays, you can be dead from all these diseases and viruses.
Yeah. I talk about that,
I
actually.
ain't gonna leave this thing
It's cool, man.
on a pedestal.
I would drive it.
Die and let the relatives fight over it. I want to wear it out.
No, I would wear it out. It still has the fabric still. I'm surprised it hasn't fully peeled off yet. It's starting to crack, but look, it's still
I
intact.
patched it up with silicone.
Yeah, I would too. I would too.
It gives it that look,
Yeah, that's the whole point of it. I wouldn't put a bunch of money into this. I would drive it just the way it is.
Yeah,
Keep it just enough.
fix it up.
Just
Now,
keep
if
it on
I
the road.
sanded this down and make it all perfect, it would go bad.
You
It
probably
does
ain't
it all the
lying.
time, so
You
it
ain't
can only go
lying.
so far.
You ain't lying.
Because,
I actually like how Defenders come out.
in this life, we're fighting demons and angels.
That is
I mean,
true.
We got
That is
evil
true.
and
good.
non-evil.
That is true.
Now, when you get it looking real perfect, it gets too close to the evil.
And that's true. That's self-righteous.
Then everybody's lusting.
That's true.
And then I fear it getting scratched or dented.
That is
But
true.
now I can drive this thing,
And not worry about it.
a little scratch. I don't know if it was there before. I don't know.
Whatever.
Yeah, this car won't make me feel bad like
I
a
agree.
perfect car.
That's why I bought
See,
that
now I
truck.
can enjoy it.
I agree. That's why I buy the truck.
And then I can fix it. And
That's why I like you. You're
it
like
don't have
me
to
in a
be
way.
See, this got
Or I'm like
smashed
you in a
up
way.
real bad.
I think these are for accidents. What's funny?
See,
They put these on
I
there
was in
to
the church
stop
house
accidents.
Giving
It's a
this
safety
guy
thing.
some food. 4 seconds later, I walk about here. Bam!
just
The
took it
devil
in.
tried to get me
Nice.
by aiming a car at me.
He
and
coming at you?
Almost killed me. 4
Really?
seconds.
You just got on the other side?
Yeah, I displeased the devil
That's
by
crazy.
doing a helping hand.
Of course.
And the devil tried to do me in.
Yeah, of course. That's how it
And then
goes.
to make things worse,
That's how it goes. I'm telling you.
make
I've seen
things
them do
worse,
shit like that,
here
man.
comes my friends.
Of
We
course.
better give them some room.
They always will through here.
See, I'm protected.
Yeah, they always will through here.
Yeah, he's watching out because when the Pavarotti starts coming around me, the protection comes in.
Of course.
close.
Yeah, it does. It does.
I'm under
I've seen
constant
it.
surveillance.
Me too. Me too.
Yeah,
I've
see,
seen them at work, man. I've seen
everywhere I
them.
go, I'm
That's
being
why I talk
I'm
about
being
Jesus, man.
cared for.
It's awesome what he does, man. I've seen him at work.
Yeah.
Listen, I've been in positions,
Yeah, I
man.
fixed it.
I love this car, dude.
This thing just went boing, boing. It
Car's
went
awesome.
back.
Yeah, that's what. Well, that's
It's
what
like
I was talking
Christina,
about.
it went back to shape.
That's what I was saying. It was a safety thing. They put these in here for a reason, so when you get into an accident, it would
Yeah.
absorb the the impact, and then you could just replace it, and you wouldn't have to replace the whole quarter.
85s are made out of metal.
That's
I'd have to take
really?
it off. Ding, ding, ding,
That's
ding,
awesome.
Ding, 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 with
The 85s.
you know.
Was it just the 85s that were metal, or were they?
Oh, I don't know when they switched over, but you know.
They probably because they were cracking. You know what I mean? People were having problems.
Oh, if they're in the hot, here comes another.
Oh, in the sun, that makes sense.
They're probably after those hot dogs.
Yeah, they probably got a phone call. They probably had another donut shop right there in the corner. They got the donuts at.
Oh, yeah,
You
they're
know.
doing donuts all the time.
Yeah.
So it's kind of funny how my hearing's okay now. Now that I ain't got jury duty.
Right?
Right. You know,
I've been a jury duty. I hate that shit.
I got that psychosomatic problem. You know, when people try to make me do things I don't like, then I go deaf and blind. I can't see. I can't hear none. Oh.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel a lot of times. Or I just speak Jesus. They run the other way.
Just quit beating around the bush. Just chop their heads off or hang them if they suspect them. That's what they do anyways.
Yeah, they
You don't have to
yeah.
have a phony shit saying, oh, it was tried and convicted. Like what is that? Jonah, what is that woman that was there? Jonah Ark?
I don't know.
They burned her at the stake and then they found
Oh, I know
out
what
she
you're
was
talking about.
innocent. And,
I know what you're talking
okay,
about. I've heard the story.
We forgive you.
Yeah,
We're
yeah,
sorry we burned you.
yeah.
We found out you were innocent.
Innocent. There's a lot of innocent people that are locked up, actually. That's crazy.
Jonah Ark. Thanks a lot. You ruined my hair.
It's
Well,
funny.
she didn't have no hair,
No,
did
no.
she?
I don't know. It's been a long time since I've
Oh,
seen
that
this
was
stuff
so
since I
long
was a
ago.
kid.
I think she did have hair.
I was a little kid when I remember
Well,
that
if I'm
stuff.
fooling around killing everybody, I'm going to distract them. Go,
It's funny.
Chop,
Yeah,
goes
chop
your
that
head.
off. Yeah.
Hey, chop goes your head. That's why
I
she
gotta
was so
check.
good.
I gotta check on those cats.
Yeah, we were good chicken.
I gotta check on the cats.
Go arm it again.
I gotta go check on the kitties.
We go check the kitties.
Yeah, and then if you could stop by tomorrow, I'll go through my garage and see if I have anything. Cause I gave my neighbor some stuff. I'll see if there's anything like car parts and stuff you can have.
Yeah,
Cause I can't take all this stuff.
Get the milk and
Yeah.
a whole bunch of stuff for that.
Yeah, I gotta do the same thing. I gotta make some money first. I'm hoping people stop by. I gotta finish getting all this stuff out. Yeah, I know you guys are
When
cold.
I'm at the grocery store, I'll blab around.
Yeah.
You know, I told my friend you have some nice stuff, really nice stuff. You still got that couch?
Yeah, it's there. I'm asking 500 for it. I paid $8,000 for it. So, I'm workable on the price, they make me an offer, not everybody has that kind of money, and I really need the stuff gone, so I already decided what I wanted to keep, which I'm keeping my great-grandma's dresser, my bed, and all my little belongings. That's it. Yeah, see, that's why I had to get in here. I knew the water was down, that they were cold. Yeah, I gotta get to them, man. I gotta get to them. I gotta clean out their eyes and all that shit and feed them.
Good work, man.
Yeah,
Good work.
yeah, God tells me to do it,
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So,
Yeah, I do it all
I'll
the
see you
time.
tomorrow, man,
Yeah,
Stop by. The stuff will be out, I'm sure.
Sometimes for weeks and weeks, no problem. Like 1 o'clock this morning, before I went to bed, my eye went perfect.
It's God, man.
And then I had to do some precision work with my eyepiece, fix something for about an hour. Just, wow, my eye's perfect. No more. Wow.
Well, that Visine stuff's working for you, right?
Yeah,
So,
well, that what do they call it? Refresh.
the refresh, he says the refresh
I was
is actually the
recommended by
best.
the doctor, and I got that 3.
Oh, he said the refresh is shit. He said the 3-in-1 is the best.
Oh yeah,
The Visine.
Refresh Advance.
The refresh advanced. He says it works
so
good.
And then most of the
3-in-1.
time I get a little trouble with my eye. I tell everybody, like people I see in the grocery store, I just, you got to brush your teeth first. I just put a
Put it
little
in
spit
there?
on your eye, put it
There
on
you
the
go.
bottom, and then in the heat it evaporates and moisturizes your eye.
Yeah, hey, that's a good little trick in the desert.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, that's smart.
You get a little moisturizing.
That's nice. That's nice. I'm happy you came back over.
Oh,
I want
yeah.
to shake your hand, man.
Yeah,
I'm happy you came back over.
You a lot of info.
Yeah. I study the internet a lot. I've been around a lot. I travel the world, so that's why I learn the stuff from other people. So
yeah, my tutor. I have a lot. You're one of my tutors now.
oh, just stop by anytime. I'll be love to tutor you. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I don't like.
I've learned a lot from you as well. I didn't know like you could rebuild those alternators like that, and from other parts. I know you could rebuild them, but I didn't know.
You gotta test it, see if the stator's shorting out, the rotor's short. I can't believe, and you gotta use a Radio Shack, really strong.
Well, that's funny. This is funny that you say this because I know how to do a lot of the stuff, but I'm going to be building battery and solar power banks and running alternators to charge them.
You got to do a Radio Shack. All my other ohmmeters didn't
listen.
tell me that it was short now.
Stop by tomorrow. I got to get to these cats. We'll talk all about it tomorrow.
All right, man.
Because I need as much info from you about that stuff. I'm serious.
Oh yeah.
It's funny.
In my basement, I'll show you.
I'll be over.
Yeah,
I'll be over. I'm serious. Plus, I love hearing from you, talking to you.
You'll be good now, you hear?
Yes, sir.
I see you.
Yes, sir. Be safe, okay?
All right, man.
I gotta go make sure I don't drown these cats. Yes, sir. Yeah, so gotta make sure these cats are all right. All right, they're good. Gotta get the heat to them. Well, yeah, that was interesting. I turned on the camera. Dude, that guy is funny. I love this guy, dude. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna go hang out with him. So, yeah, dude. I'm hoping it don't rain. Oh, we'll be fine. We'll be fine. Oh, I gotta get the rest of this stuff out. That guy stopped by. We were talking. I wasn't able to get everything out, and I was taking care of the cats. So I gotta hurry up and get these cats warm again. Get water back in there, and then let them sleep. I gotta try to feed them soon. I get to eat myself. I was kind of being distracted for a while. That's 22 minutes. Put another half hour before that, before I even turn on the camera. So, yeah, I'm excited to go hang out with dude. He's funny as hell. I'm gonna go try to see if I can get him to work for me when I get this software done. So maybe he'll entertain people, because I believe that he'll be able to entertain people. He sure as hell entertain me. If he can entertain my dumb ass, my slow ass. But yeah, they need the heat, That way they can get some rest. They'll sleep. Their faces, so one time, his eye finally came open. That's why I've been drowning them in the hot water, like really hot. It's steaming. So I turned up, because I had the flash heater, I turned up my hot water tank all the way up. And the gook is finally coming out of their noses and their eyes and stuff. So I still gonna call him one time. It's just his eyes. I'm happy the eyes are opening. So I'm gonna keep him in here all day. I'm actually just thinking, I'm happy that they're in the bath with tap water, because the chlorine in the water will kind of be like a disinfectant. It will help heal the eyes and stuff. Throw them out. I'm leaving them in the warm water, that way their faces will develop, the eyes will develop. That's why I'm keeping them in the water. They're gonna stay in there for the next day or two, until I feel they're all right. Old man that stopped by, another reason why I'm hanging out with him, trying. He says he has a health card. He said he'll take me and he'll be able to buy everything for the cats, and I won't have to pay for any money, spend any money. So that's definitely down at work. I know. Gotta get your eyes wet. I know. You guys hate me. I know. Oh well. Oh well. I gotta keep your eyes wet. Yeah, well, your brother, sister eyes just opened not even that long ago while dude was here. So the gook just finally came out of the eye. They can actually, you can see. They can see. And they've been gulping down the water too. So I think I'm gonna turn it back on. When they won't eat for me, they won't drink for me, and I don't want them to associate me forcing them to eat, the abuse. So basically I'm drowning them in a sense. That way they will suck up this water and they'll get life into them because they need it bad. And they're big enough for the water. So they're old enough for water. The mom fed them long enough to where, you know, they got big enough. I'm glad I came. I'm sorry I didn't get to save the other one, but I guess in a sense, who knows, that might have been the one that I seen yesterday, you know, so really, if I wouldn't have seen, you know, it's possible if I wouldn't have seen that one, who knows, you know, you don't know, it could have been, I'm pretty sure it just died, because it was still warm. Only the paws and the head was completely cold, it was dead. The rest of the body was still warm. They're going to be alright, man. I'm happy one time's eyes open. See? That's another reason why I'm drowning them, is because their eyes weren't opening, you know? When I want their heads to go underwater, you know, periodically to get wet, because I can't sit here and I got work to do. Plus they need to get strong, their legs, they haven't been moving around, they're weak. It forces them to move around, but they have buoyancy, so they can kind of walk without having too much weight on their body, so they'll learn. Help them learn to walk. I'm serious. It's a little nursery thing basically for them. Like I said, it's just like being in the womb. I know, babies. I'm hoping their eyes heal and they can see good. I'm hoping they all be fine. We'll see. As long as they can hold up their heads, they can breathe, I'm happy. I know they won't drown because they will hold up their heads. But I want them to drink the water. As long as they can go to this side where they can get rest and they come down here and they swim, I'll be happy. That guy kept on talking, you know, which is, it's fine, but I gotta get my stuff out there, you know, I gotta eat, I haven't ate, I haven't got prepared, I haven't done anything, I've been taking care of the cats. Then I gotta check up on him, and he was keeping me